listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. Before we begin today, I want to honor this moment. This is the final episode of the Daily Yogi podcast. Since March 2023, I've recorded and shared a reflection every weekday, never missing a day. And over these years, this podcast has been an experiment, a discipline, and a teacher. Through it, I've learned how to clarify my thoughts, how to show up consistently, how to speak even when it wasn't comfortable, and how much growth can come from simply returning to the work every single day. I'll always cherish these years and everything this practice gave me. To you, who showed up every weekday and shared your time with me, thank you. It means a lot. I'm grateful for the space you gave me in your days. Now, it's time for me to simplify. I'm entering a new season of life, focusing on my family, on my son, and on the work in the form where it all starts, the writing. Daily Yogi continues this Monday and every weekday in written form through the newsletter, just as it always began. If you've been listening, I hope you'll join me there. You can subscribe through the link in the description. All right, let's begin one last Daily Yogi episode together. Becoming a father has already taught me more than I expected. From the very beginning, the experience has filled me with excitement, uncertainty, and awe. The first pregnancy test brought joy, followed by weeks of anxiety when we didn't know if the pregnancy would hold. After an early loss, waiting for the second pregnancy to be confirmed felt like living in suspension. Hope and fear side by side. It wasn't until the first ultrasound when we heard the heartbeat that something settled inside me. That sound made everything real. And since then, watching the baby grow has been astonishing. From a tiny embryo no larger than my pinky nail to a fully formed baby, nearly 7 pounds now. It feels almost unreal. Every ultrasound shows more detail. Bones forming, the spine aligning, the heart beating steadily, the lungs developing. The baby even practices breathing before ever entering the air, the diaphragm moving rhythmically in preparation for life outside the womb. What amazes me most is that none of this is done consciously. The baby isn't thinking, I need arms, or now it's time to grow lungs. My wife isn't consciously instructing her body, choosing when to divide a cell, knit a spine, or sculpt kidneys. And yet everything unfolds with precision and intelligence. The yogis describe the body as a wonderful laboratory directed by a divine architect whose plans never err. That phrase keeps returning to me when I watch this process. Watching my child develop, it's hard not to sense that something mighty and orderly is at work, something far beyond personal intention. This period of my life has filled me with reverence for life itself. The human body truly is extraordinary machinery, guided by an intelligence we participate in but do not control. Becoming a dad has shown me that life knows exactly what it's doing, long before we ever think to ask how. Thank you for listening to Daily Yogi. If you'd like to continue this work, I write a short reflection every weekday in the Daily Yogi newsletter. You can subscribe using the link in the description. I'll see you there.